What you're about to hear today could mark a before and after in your life and in your wallet. No more excuses. No more, "I'll start tomorrow." You're going to stop procrastinating right now. Ready? Let's start with this. Procrastination doesn't necessarily mean you're lazy. Yes, you heard that right. Stop beating yourself up. Many people are incredibly hard on themselves when they procrastinate for no obvious reason. So let's clear something up. The real reason is in your biology. The motivation that pushes you to move forward with your goals and stop procrastinating. It's not some magical force. It's brain chemistry. Literally. When we engage in a task, our brain releases dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. These are the hormones linked to motivation, pleasure, and focus. Here's the key insight. These hormones kick in when you start a task, and then again when you're about to finish it. Now you understand why you love starting courses, planning projects, creating agendas, but struggle so much to finish them. That online course you started with your best notebook, colorful headings, and award-winning handwriting. And just a few days later, your notes look like a rushed doctor's prescription. But don't worry, you're not alone in this. And yes, there is a solution. Today, I'm going to give you 8 powerful, science-based, practical tools to help you break free from procrastination once and for all. That is, if you don't procrastinate watching this video. Oh, and as a bonus, this will also help you boost your productivity and improve your finances. First tool, 1 win a day. Don't try to climb Everest in a single day. Big goals are great, but sometimes they're overwhelming. Chances are you're a big dreamer, and that's a good thing. But often, we fall into frustration because the goal feels so far away, and you end up procrastinating, which, let's face it, is almost the same as giving up. That's why you need to focus on 1 win per day. A small, clear goal. For example, today, your only mission is to write down every cent you spend. You don't need a full spreadsheet. You don't need to understand accounting or cut expenses yet. Just write it down. This small win, keeping a simple record of your spending, could be the beginning of a more conscious financial life. Think of it like investing, a little every day, but with the compound interest of habits. Second tool, do the hard thing first. According to psychologist Roy Baumeister, creator of the concept ego depletion, willpower works like a muscle. It gets tired with use. That means every decision or effort you make throughout the day drains your willpower. So if there's a task you hate doing, or one that feels really hard but is absolutely necessary, do it first, while your mental battery is still at 100%. Before the little decisions of the day drain your self-control. And speaking of batteries, the next tools are all about charging yours to the max. Third tool, sleep well and eat better. It's not a coincidence. Lack of sleep partially shuts down your prefrontal cortex. That's the part of your brain responsible for clear thinking, planning, and making smart financial decisions. So next time you buy something on impulse or say, "Whatever, I'll just put it on the credit card," ask yourself, did I sleep well last night? Your diet also plays a major role. Those sugar spikes that give you a quick energy high, they charge interest later, with fatigue, irritability, and more emotional decision-making. Here's my advice. Set fixed times to go to bed and wake up. Your body loves routine. A well-rested brain thinks better, spends better, and lives better. Good sleep isn't a luxury. It's your first investment of the day. Fourth tool, let coffee wait. I know, you love your coffee. So do I. But hear me out. Drinking it right after waking up isn't such a great idea. When you wake up, your body is already producing cortisol, your natural wake-up hormone. If you add caffeine too soon, it spikes your energy quickly, but then crashes hard, leaving you even more tired. Wait 60 to 90 minutes before your first cup. Your energy will stay much more stable. Fifth tool, perfectionism is not a virtue. Perfectionism isn't a sign of high standards, it's fear. Fear dressed up as high expectations. The worst part, wanting everything to be just right, often ends in doing nothing and feeling deeply frustrated. You want to launch that project, but you're still waiting for the perfect logo, the perfect course, the perfect moment. But perfection wastes time, misses opportunities, and yes, loses you money. Honestly, this is one of the biggest traps keeping you stuck as a professional procrastinator. You become an expert at starting things and at never finishing them. You need to understand, once and for all, what truly matters is not perfection. It's the fact that you did it anyway. That course with typos. That e-book that's not a bestseller, but is already selling. That video without fancy lights, but with a real message. Financial progress doesn't come from flawless execution. It comes from consistency, from daring to start with what you have, and improving as you go. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment, someone else is already doing it, and getting paid for it. As our friend Brian Tracy says, just do it. Now. Sixth tool, a daily schedule equals a free mind. And please, don't say, I remember everything. No, you don't. And even if you did, it's not about remembering. It's about clearing your mental space. Your brain wasn't built to store to-dos. It was built to create ideas. When you write down what you'll do tomorrow, you direct your energy with purpose. And the best part? When you check off a completed task, your brain releases dopamine, and you become addicted to progress. Plan tomorrow's agenda today, just what you're really going to do. Seventh tool, work in blocks of 90 minutes or less. Science says your brain can only focus deeply for about 60 to 90 minutes. After that, your concentration drops. That's why the best way to work is in blocks. 90 minutes of deep focus, followed by 15 minutes of rest. This helps you avoid fatigue and double your productivity. Or try the Pomodoro technique. Work 25 minutes focused, then take a 5-minute break. That's one cycle. Do 4 cycles back to back, and you'll have a solid block of nearly 2 hours. It's perfect for tricking your brain when you're feeling lazy, because you're only asking it for 25 minutes, not an entire afternoon. Over time, this trains your brain to stay in action mode without burning out. It works wonders when you're creating, studying, or working on your own. Final tool, stop wasting time on social media or whatever steals your hours. Has this ever happened to you? You open Instagram to check something real quick, and 2 hours later, you're still scrolling, having done nothing you planned. Social media is designed to be addictive. Every like, every scroll triggers a tiny hit of dopamine, the same chemical released during sex, sugar highs, and some drugs. You're literally training your brain to chase instant rewards and to avoid sustained effort. Neuroscience studies show that excessive social media use shrinks your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for self-control and decision-making. Worst of all, the more time you spend on your phone, the lower your tolerance for boredom, and the harder it becomes to focus on what really matters. If you want to move forward with your goals, protect your attention like it's money, because it is. Remember, what you do today will reward you tomorrow. Every small habit you shift, every action you take, builds the new you. You don't need to feel motivated to start. You just need to take the first step. Once you do, your brain will start helping you. Dopamine will follow. Motivation will come. And most importantly, you'll start seeing results. Just imagine what you could achieve if you stopped procrastinating one single habit per day. Better finances, more free time, less anxiety, greater confidence. It's neuroscience. It's consistency. And yes, you can do it.